Alright, what's up YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be breaking down all the pay details here at CRST. My little disclaimer, I am only going to be breaking down 3 months worth of pay just because the last 2 months is basically the same thing, and I was dealing with all different types of breakdowns. We're going to get into that later on in the video. Okay, a little disclaimer, most of these checks for everything after January was me exempt, but January I wasn't exempt. For the month of January, my checks are kind of small just because I was paired with a foreign guy for the first 2 weeks. Then he crashed the truck. Then they sent him home. Once they sent him home, I was by myself until I got a new partner. So that's why my checks are small. That whole situation was crazy because I knew, one, he was even going to do something real dumb, or two, he was going to crash the truck. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up crashing the truck because he wasn't, one, following his GPS, and two, he didn't listen, three, couldn't understand no English I was spitting to him. I would always tell him, like, bro, you can't be going down these exits. Not all trucks can go down them exit. He'll see like a quick trip and he'll take that exit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be telling him, bro, you can't do it. You can't do that. You can't do that. He'd just look at me like, huh? What are you talking about? Da, da, da. So he was basically clueless out there. You know what I'm saying? It was like a small bank parking lot. So when he was trying to make the U-turn, he really couldn't really like turn all the way out, then turn in. So it's hard. So he really couldn't really turn the truck because it was so small. And the bank had these big boulders on the curb to prevent trucks from doing that. So I'm guessing he still did it anyways. He ended up ripping both of the airlines. So our truck had to get towed. So that's one reason why my checks are small, because I was on breakdown pay, and that's only like $100 a day. Well, $100 after 24 hours. So after 24 hours, you're just gonna start getting $100 a day. So that's one why my thing was so small, because I was on breakdown pay. I'm gonna insert a picture of right here, or you can either go watch the video. I did posted a video on my channel a few months back. You can either click that, I think it's right here or right there, to go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty, so let's get into this pay. January 17th, I made $674.99. That's because that was my first check. You know what I'm saying? That's our first time getting on the road together. You know what I'm saying? Second week, January 24th, I made $856. And this is when the whole situation happened. I'm on breakdown pay, making $100 a day. And we just came, that's crazy. We just came from PA. From PA, we were supposed to go down to Atlanta, Georgia. We didn't get to Atlanta, Georgia. Well, I didn't get to Atlanta, Georgia until 2 weeks or a week after. I stayed in a hotel for a week and some change, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. For the last week of January, I made $689.23. Yeah, as you can see, man, if you want to go to CRST and do the cat dedicated lane, go in there with a pre-made team, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go in there blind, you know what I'm saying? Because they will pair you up with somebody foreign. They will pair you up with a foreign driver, you know. Okay, the next month, February. For February 7th, I made $1,064.07. I was by myself. Yeah, I was by myself. February 14th, I made $1,286. Then I guess for the then when we get to the 21st, that's when I got my new partner. The guy you be seeing in my other videos on my channel. If you're new here, you just check it out, you'll see, you know what I'm saying? That's when I got my new partner. We met up in Denver. They flew him out to Denver. We from the same, that's crazy. We was in orientation together, right? They seen we was from the same city. We lived probably like 20 minutes apart, not even 20, probably like 10 minutes apart. And he still paired me up with some random ass guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason to come with a pre-made team. I made, for that week, I made $1,118.04. The following week after that, I made $976.33. That's because my fifth wheel was fucked up. That was my fault. I'm not really lying. That was my fault. But in the video, man, that's not my fault. But that was my fault. Now I'm gone. That was my fault, man. I broke when I was backing up. You know what I'm saying? When I was backing up, the kingpin, right? This is the lever. This is the lever, whatever, and that's the kingpin. So when I'm backing up, I missed that shit, right? And they got like a little hook or whatever on it, so I missed it. So when I was trying to back up, it wasn't going. So I forced that shit, ripped the whole handle off, you know what I'm saying? So we was broke down for that for a week and some change. So we was on breakdown pay. So that's why I made $976. All right, man, this is when the money started to get big. For March 7th, I made $1,663. And that's because it was an on-time bonus. They do give you on-time bonuses if the whole, it's not just for you, it's for the whole entire lane, cat lane, you know what I'm saying? So if everybody delivering on time, and if you doing your videos they send you every month or every week, you get a bonus of $350 a month if y'all hit y'all goal, you know what I'm saying? So that's a little, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. For March 14th, I made $856, and this is, we wasn't broke down or nothing. For March 22nd, I made $222. Then for March 28th, I made $997. So as I can see, man, over the road trucking for CRST is not worth it. You know what I'm saying? You rather off going to work in the warehouse or going to work a local food delivery job, get your little to get your experience up. So, cause right now I'm making 65 cents and I have 7 months experience. So 3 to 6 months, or 3 to 4 months. So basically, if you basically got no experience, you're gonna be making 55 cents per mile. If you got 7 to 8 months or 11 months or something, you're gonna be making 65 cents per mile. Then if you got a year, that's when you go up to 75 cents. I was so close to 71 cents, you know what I'm saying? No, if you got 7 months, if you got 1 year, you're gonna be making 70 or 71 cents per mile. Then after that, that's when you're gonna get capped out at like 75 cents per mile or 74 cents per mile. It's one of them. Also, I don't know if it's true or not, but it do feel like you is capped out at 2,500 miles. On Saturday midnight is when the pay period ends. All right. So we finished delivering our load Saturday morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. We call them up. Hey man, you got another load for us? They was acting clueless, you know what I'm saying? Until around like 5 p.m. But like, hey man, yeah, I got a load going for you going back to Denver, Colorado. We ain't gonna make it, Chad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it was already past 25. We was like probably like 26. Other miles that we gonna drive back to Denver, Colorado is going on the next week's check, because we wouldn't be making it on time on that 12 midnight. Also, they do split the miles, and y'all get separate pay. Y'all get paid whatever you're on your pay scales. So the miles, if you drive 5,000 miles, your partner's getting 2,500, you get 2,500. If you do the math on that, you're making $0, bro. You probably making, you probably make, if 25, you probably make 14 after taxes. You probably bring home at least 12, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's the pay for CRST, man. If y'all think it's worth it, go ahead and give it a try. Me personally wouldn't do it. I'll find something local, and if you can't find nothing local, man, then I'll go ahead and apply for OTR CAT for CRST, man. But with that being said, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.